Debbie. Coffee's being made. I just said good morning to Beazle. He's so freaking cute. Nick, Mark, what's up, guys? Hello, hello. Hello. All right. Right on. I'm just making my coffee, guys. I'll be ready here in a second. Hey, Kristen. Good morning. Almost good here on my chocolate coffee. And there we go. Oh, I cleaned the kitchen yesterday, man. It's so nice in here. Nice. Nice and clean. Even the cat food. Where's my cat? He's out. Up there he is. 55 degrees outside. Fucking beautiful day. Gorgeous, man. What a nice day. All right, man. All right, Billy. What's up? No, I'm not up late. I just started the show late. I've been up for a while doing stuff. I had to shave. Like that. See that? I shaved, guys. Notice that? Anybody notice that? Looks good, doesn't it? Look young again, don't I? Silver palette. I have the same paint. It's called forgot what it was called. I was using Bran Muffin, was one of the colors. Bran Muffin. Doesn't look like a bran muffin at all. I can't remember what the other one was called. Something sand or something. But, J.C. Wiley, hello. How's it going? Man, I just found out tonight that James Gandolfini was 51 years old when he died of a massive heart attack. That's like 7, 8 years ago, something like that. Can you believe that was that long ago? Jesus. He was 51 years old. Bone white, more of a cream. I know, they never get the color names right. They're such idiots. You're like, that is not the color of a bran muffin. That is not the color of fucking bone. You know, I got eggshell. I was like, that's not eggshell. I was like, what kind of eggs are you eating? So, I didn't come on here to talk about Michael Malice at all. Actually, I just thought it was a funny title. Just so you guys know, if you're expecting me to say something about Michael Malice, I'm not. I just thought it was funny. I like making fun of his size because he's so tiny, so tiny. He's like a little Lego man, you know. I just love pointing that out. I know he must be miserable because of that, and that's why he's such a shitty person. But hey man, if he wants to troll motherfuckers, then I'm gonna troll him. Right? Right. I'm looking at news right now. Watch H.A. Goodman talking about the stock market crash, and I looked at the stock market, it was fine, and I'm like, dude, the stock market's doing great. What are you talking about? And as soon as hey, Indy, what's up? I was looking at colors to paint inside the yellow. It's supposed to be mellow, but it looks like bright-ass lemon yellow. Hey, Chris. His last photo, he was stuffing his face in a deli. He's such a bastard. Just more people should fucking make fun of him, you know, for his lack of physicality, you know. He thinks he's such a badass. He's just a tiny man, you know. He's not a badass at all. Every single girl that I've ever dated would be able to take him out in a single fucking round, you know. Hobbit rights and all. Ah, Candace, good morning. You must understand, you must know who Michael Malice is, Candace. I'm impressed. For you to make that comment, you must know who he is, am I right? I'm impressed. I just think he deserves a little bit more attention than what he might get for the things he says to people, for the things he does. So he did something that was just the shittiest of all human beings wouldn't even do this. He went into a contract with a woman and said he was going to ghostwrite a book for her, you know, to help her career. You write a book, you become an author, it makes you famous, right? And you get to go on tours and talk about it. He's like, yeah, I'll write you the book, I'll be the ghostwriter, and you just pay me, and you could take all the credit. He does it. This girl, she's working on Fox News, and she's vying for a position at Fox News, for an anchor position that Michael Malice really wants, right? You can tell by all of his right-wing rhetoric on Twitter. He wants it so bad. So as soon as he finds out that this woman is up for this position, he goes public and outs the fact that he's her ghostwriter. You know, that's like a doctor revealing your medical information publicly. It's the same thing. It's like your lawyer in court telling the judge everything that you told him behind closed doors. You get disbarred if you did that. Michael Malice, there's no recourse for this. This is just what you would call, I think, let me turn my front light on, you would call human decency, and Michael Malice just completely lacks when it comes to that. I mean, just so you know what kind of a person he is and why he deserves to catch so much hell. Yeah, didn't I fucking block you last night, dude? Where's my mouse at? I'm gonna block you again. Fuck off. I don't remember if I blocked you or not. I see that stupid fucking name, so I'm blocking you. Just so you know. I'm assuming I already blocked you. I don't remember, actually. I must have, though, if you're coming in with a new name. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. I really couldn't give a fuck because it's you. Bitch block. All right. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to smoke this morning. Any word from the fate of your main YouTube channel? What do you mean word on the fate? Candace, listen to me, okay? I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. The channel has 2 strikes. I have to wait until December before they're up. There's no word coming. There's nothing coming down the pike. They rejected my appeal. And my first appeal, they just ignored on my other strike. Yeah, they won't even respond to that one. It still says, submitted, appeal submitted. And it's been like, I don't know, 3 months. I'm sorry, Candace, if I jump down your throat on that. I'm a little touchy on that subject. I'm sorry, it's nothing about you. It's all about me and fucking shit lips over there, so understand, I don't really like talking about it. But I will tell you this, Candace. Since I moved over to the other channels, I've been doing better with my viewership. More people have... Why do they pick on me? Because I've got more algorithm strikes probably than any other channel on YouTube history that hasn't been taken down. Probably. I would think that's why they pick on me. It's not picking on me. The algorithm is programmed to silence voices that make sense. I know that sounds crazy, but you got to ask yourself why Tim Pool is so popular and no one ever sees my show at all. I'm the one making sense, and he's straight out fucking lying right-wing narrative all day. Spinning it like a top. And he gets millions of views, and I get, maybe 100. You know? If I'm lucky, I get 100 views. That's why. That's the way the algorithm is programmed. They try to give right-wingers a little more leniency because the people of YouTube muzzle them on their own by giving them the thumbs downs and not watching their shit and whatever. So they push it down people's throats. You know, there's a lot of people that watch Tim Pool that think he's a fucking liberal because he claims he's a fucking independent. So they just sit there like zombies and just do what he says and don't realize they're literally taking orders from goddamn Trump-loving Republicans, you know? If a guy named Malice is in the public eye and doesn't change his name, stupid and doesn't deserve attention. If your own name can get past you, anything can. Dude, I was always like that about his name. I was like, your name is Malice, dude? It's like ill intent. Isn't that what malice is, with ill intent? Like, everything you do is done out of bad will for self-serving bullshit reasons. Man, it's a perfect name for him. I'm glad Michael Malice has the name Malice, right? It's like a red flag across his face warning you about what kind of a fucking person he is. It's crazy how that works like that sometimes, isn't it? It's like Trump. When something trumps something else, he's always trying to go one up on everybody else. It's the perfect name for Donald Trump. Little dick, little man, little dick disease. Oh, so I need to trump you. You know, I need to talk louder than you. Hey, Nicholas Schmidt, what's up? They gave right-wingers more leniency because it's rude to discount special needs. Billy, you got the first half of that totally right, and the second part's a hilarious joke. But the first part, you're totally right, bro. They gave right-wingers leniency because they didn't want the world of shit coming down on them for silencing right-wing voices. So they said, well, let's just give Tim Pool a leg up, and let's really promote the fuck out of him. And Tim Pool's the first person to admit that he's on the good graces of the YouTube algorithm. He knows it, because he spouts straight-up garbage and lies. Misinformation all the time. It'll be interesting to find out what happens when Governor Ron DeSantis starts losing family members to pandemic victims. Not victims, but to the pandemic, I should say. It'll be really interesting to hear how his attitude will change. And you know it's going to start happening to him. He's going to lose fucking family members. He's going to lose neighbors. He's going to lose friends. Somebody close to him is going to fucking drop dead of this thing. And his monoclonal antibody fucking bullshit, too late, better late than nothing fucking bullshit treatment isn't going to save them. And that's going to be really interesting for us to listen to what he's got to say then. I have a feeling the narrative will not change. He's that much of a fucking monster. Hey, man, when my mom caught it, it brought me in real close to this thing. And then I realized, hey, man, it can happen to anybody. My mom got it. You can only hope that, you know, it happens to him and that they die and that, you know, something snaps inside his brain. But he's like Donald Trump. You know, you're not going to get through to that fucking cunt. I'm sorry. It's the only, I know it's early in the morning. It's the only word I can use to describe Ron DeSantis when talking about this. He is a cunt. And you guys should all be on social media telling your friends that he's a cunt. Risking your goddamn social media accounts over him. You should. You know, everyone should know what a fucking monster that guy is. The antibodies saved your mom. Heavy P. Yeah, did she get COVID, Heavy P? I'm like, wouldn't it have been better? Did she get a vax, Heavy P? Was your mom vaccinated? I was serious, I'm autistic, and I still know believing that Democrats are lizards, JFK is going to come back to life and shit is indeed mental shortcoming. Dude, you're talking about Q. There's Republicans, and then there's the Q part of the Republicans. Just like there's Democrats and liberals, and then there's the communist side of those motherfuckers. They call themselves communists. And the ones who call themselves socialists, I'm not so worried about. But anybody who considers himself a communist, my radar starts buzzing. And I start listening very closely to what they have to say. And I wait for them to say that they're not interested in listening to what I have to say. And then I go, yep, you are a communist. Remember how they blocked me out of their little communist chat the other day? Remember how I told you I wasn't surprised at all when it happened? I wasn't even upset. Well, you're communists. You don't want to hear what other people have to say. Only you are right. There is no counter narrative. And as far as you are concerned, that's the way it is. Hey, man, cool, man. How's those cockroaches doing for y'all in those fucking shit apartments you live in? She got COVID, but I hate ROM. No, you hate Ron. No, she didn't get vaxxed. Well, dude, maybe she should have got the goddamn vaccine instead of waiting to get COVID to go get monoclonal antibodies, Heavy P. Just saying, bro. You know, maybe she should have got the vax instead of waiting until it's too late and then you got to go struggle and try to survive. Just saying. Ounce of prevention, bro. Come on, Heavy P. We all are. It's just how far you want to go with it. You're a socialist? Yeah. I don't have a problem with socialists. Look, the socialist programs in the United States are the most beautiful programs that we have. They are. We feed the hungry. We house the homeless. We put clothes on people that can't afford them. That's socialism at its best. You take those aspects of it, you mix it with capitalistic democracy, and you have America. You just got to tweak it, and you can't put a Donald Trump or a Joe Biden or even a Barack Obama in office to lead it. You need someone like Bernie Sanders who understands government that's working at full efficiency. Someone like me, I'm not gonna work for anybody. You know, fuck you. But I'd understand it too. At least I'd hire Bernie Sanders and take advice from him. You know, and I tell Andrew Yang to suck my wang. Yeah, and I tell Amy Klobuchar to go get in a jar. And I tell every other motherfucker that ever ran against Bernie Sanders that they can all go cuck off. You understand that? The system of government that we have here in the United States, it's pretty awesome. It's broken, but it could be fixed. We got the wrong mechanics in there working on the problems. That's the problem. We've got something, it's almost working. You know? We just got to put that fourth tire on the car so we can roll smoother. But that ain't going to fucking happen for so many reasons. I don't want to get into any of them. I don't even want to get into why it's not going to happen. I just want to smoke, actually. Healthcare with libraries, police, fire departments, and bridges. I also want to include healthcare. Yo, hell, yeah, me too. Yeah, of course we want health care. Totally with you. Bernie would have steamrolled. You know, why doesn't Joe Biden have fucking Bernie Sanders as a goddamn consultant? You know, you hear about the I'm a presidential consult. You know, like Donald Trump had his stupid cunt fucking daughter, and her husband was his advisors. Yeah, Joe Biden could have selected Bernie Sanders as his advisor. Wouldn't that have been great? Instead of cunt Harris, who doesn't know dick. She's an idiot. They're all idiots. They're all fucking dumb cunts. Doesn't it make you feel good to hear me call politicians that? If it does, let me know in the chat. Say, yeah, nay, fucking, I like that you call these people what you call them. Because I'm not going to do it, but I want to hear you do it. Because they need to be called that, because nobody else is calling them what they are. Steve Running, because he is a centrist. He is a centrist. He. I don't know who he is. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. Oh, Bernie? Greedy scumbags. Butt plugs and major cunts. No, I hate hearing you say cunt since I want to have you on and my wife gets turned off when you say cunt. Really? All right, Adam, that's fair. So only one person spoke out, and that was somebody who doesn't want to hear me say it. I believe you. I believe you. Tell your wife I apologize. Billy, don't say that about my good friend Adam's wife. Some women are very offended by that word because they've been indoctrinated to think that they should be offended by hearing that word. You should be offended by a vocalization that came out of my mouth with very little meaning. Now, look, if a vocalization comes out of my mouth and it's racist, well, then I understand. But when you understand that that word is used as a blanket term to describe an asshole, well, let me ask you a question, Adam. If I called these people assholes, would your wife be offended by the word asshole? I've got you laughing so hard. Your really was so funny. Yes, people are indeed indoctrinated to hate that word. We call them cunts. So I just want to address that. Because when you think about the meaning of the word, what's the meaning of the word? Is the word cunt a reference to a woman's vagina? So when I say asshole, that's a reference to a man or a woman's rectum? What if I call you a dick? Is she offended if I call someone a dick? That's a reference to a man's penis, right? Let's talk about this. Why is the word cunt offensive? Because it refers to a woman's vagina. Why, unless a woman finds the vagina offensive. Yet, she's fine to call you a dick when you're acting like a fucking cunt. That's sexist! Usually disparaging and obscene. Right. Well, we should look up the word dick, Adam. Look up the word dick, too. So I'm correct, right? You've just backed up everything I just said. Cunt is a vagina. Dick is a penis. What's the diff? Bring your wife over, Adam. I want her to explain why dick is not offensive and cunt is. she never calls you a dick. Does she ever call anyone a dick? Did she call Donald Trump a dick, Adam? Is the word not in her vocabulary? Yeah, and Joseph, cunt is short for cunt face. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can't take it. Adam wants her opinion. What's her opinion, Adam? I'm not a dick, I'm a cunt. Never correct. Not in her vocabulary. Okay. Well, now we got somewhere. Okay. So, your wife just finds cursing in general offensive. She's offended by words. Regardless of the meaning, she's at such a level of indoctrination that just hearing cursing offends her. Dude, that's a level of indoctrination, you know, that's a very thick level of indoctrination. My mother will call Donald Trump an asshole, a piece of shit. My mom. My mom is in her 70s. So, you know, I would ask your wife why my 70-plus-year-old mother doesn't seem to have a problem with cursing, and she does. I mean, what year is this? What's with that level of offense, man? I'm just trying to understand the viewer who cannot stomach my choice of language in this live stream. You know, that's why I'm digging. No one will ever spend too much time discussing this with me. They usually just tune out and leave. So it's nice for me to be able to get a little bit of feedback on my show here, people. I'm getting that shit down, aren't I? I could say almost any word like that now instead of just say Peter. Christmas unity naturally transmitted. It means be nice. Billy. She's a lady. She curses but does not have a very bad... What's the worst on the scale of curse words, Adam? Judging by what you could say in front of children at what age? What is the worst word that you've heard come out of your wife's mouth? Is it bitch? Is it ass? Is it... I doubt she says fuck. Does she say shit? Does she say damn it? Does she say goddamn? Does she say... I'm just kind of curious. If she curses, what are the curse words that she chooses to use? Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go down that track next. I think that would be a great place to kind of delve into. I'd be standing there having a seizure trying to refrain from cursing. Shit would be her worst. I'm not sure I ever heard her say fuck, I think. She say shit? Shit. You know, like excrement. So ask your wife this. Is excrement more offensive than the female vagina? What's more offensive? A pile of shit or a woman's vagina? A pile of feces, say it like that. Honey, what's more offensive? A pile of feces or a woman's vagina? Kristen says a pile of feces. Tell her to look at the word cunt like that. I have a feeling, Adam, she might not be so offended when I say the word cunt in the future. Once she realizes that she's guilty of saying shit, and that's a pile of feces. That's a baby's dirty diaper. Opened up so you can see all of the mucusy shit. That's offensive as fuck. A woman's vagina? Hey, man. Hey. I ain't saying I'm ever fucking offended by a woman's vagina over here. You know what I'm saying? When you say cunt, it doesn't explain the condition of a vagina. Not the size. The welfare of the vagina. You know, not the color of the vagina. No, it's just the vagina. Cunt. Vagina. That's it. a woman's vagina. Cunt. That's it. It's a beautiful thing. You know, that's where life comes from. That's where babies come from. The cunt. Babies come from there. Think about it. Ask your wife to consider it. Tell her you love her. Give her a hug. And say, my friend, he wants you to get over the word. He wants you to be able to understand that that is not offensive towards women at all. The only reason it's offensive towards women is because women let it offend them. Because they've been taught to be offended by that. You know, my parents taught me to be offended by the N-word. They were correct. They were right. But you know, my parents never taught me to be offended by cunt, by the word cunt. They didn't. They never said, oh, you shouldn't say that word, or we don't want to hear you say that word, or yeah, I never used it around them. It was just understood that it just wasn't acceptable dinner conversation wording, right? I never tried it. At the same time, how offensive is it? It's not really chatty dinner chat words, but neither is motherfucker, and neither is fucking shit when you think about it. While you're sitting there eating. You know, you don't want to fucking reference assholes and piles of shit while you're putting food in your mouths, right? You never heard my dad swear? Bro, I don't think I've ever heard my dad swear. He was a man of few words, though, bro. He was a man of few words. Unlike his son, who is the exact opposite. Gets it all from his mom. I should ask my mom. This is the segment of the show where I call my mom and ask her a quick question. Ooh, she might not be home. She's not home. If it's 4 rings and she doesn't answer, she's out with her sisters. All right, let's call her on her cell phone. She swore like a sailor and had no filter, so I took after her on purpose. I don't understand censoring yourself for the sake of others. It's a waste of life. You hear static? Hello. How are you? I'm fine. I'm on my show. I just had a quick question. It's the segment of my show where I call my mother. What are you doing? I told them you were out with your sisters. She's out shopping with her sisters. I told them that that's where you were. I literally said it on my show. I go, she's out with her sisters. It's freaking Tuesday. It's Sisters Day. Hey. So anyway, quick question. Did you ever hear Dad curse? Right? So, when was it only behind closed doors? Because I never heard him curse. He never did it. What did you say, Mom? No. What were the words that you said before? You said shit. My dad got upset when right when they got married. He said, I can't believe those words came out of that beautiful mouth, he said to my mom. I love that story. I've never heard it before. thank you. All right, I love you, and my aunts, give them hugs and kisses for me, please. All right, love you all. All right, take care. Okay, bye-bye. All right, so my dad never cursed, man. I'd never heard him curse. I bet if anybody ever heard him curse, it would have been my sister. But isn't that crazy? I'd never even thought about it before. Oh, I never even thought about that before, man. Wow. That just blew my mind, actually. I'm jealous that you still have your parents around at your age. Super awesome. Yeah, man. It is. It's good. It's nice I could call my mom, you know. Sometimes I feel like nobody cares about anything I do, but I could call her and she'll be excited to hear anything I have to say. You know? It's important still. I know I'm an old man, but it's important for me. You know? Dude, my phone has been acting so weird lately. I don't know what the fuck's going on with it. My family's full of colorful words, but C and F were off limits. My dad hates cursing. I'm super jelly. Miss my mom and dad so much. Oh, I don't want you guys to be jealous. Let's smoke, man. All right, let's smoke to the parents, guys. It's love. Heavy P. It's love that holds us all together. I just thought I'd let you know that it's love that's keeping back the weather, and the same will let it show. That's a great fucking song. You guys should go listen to that song. It's called It's Love by King's X. And you know what? I'll bet you, here comes Beazle, I bet you I could play that song for you and probably not get a copyright strike for it. By King's X, I don't know if they copyright their shit like that. It's the guitar tone on that fucking song, the harmonies on that fucking song. You guys, this is one of the tightest, greatest sounding songs. The production on this song, everything. Listen to this shit. Listen to this song. To see and do. It's love that holds it all together. I just had to let you know. It's love that's holding back the weather, and I say we'll let it go. If I like it. It's love that holds it all together. I just had to let you know that it's love that's holding back the weather. And the rain will let it go. Listen to this solo. That's it, man. That song is awesome. It's Love by King's X. It's on YouTube. The video, here's a link to it. What a great song, man. If you have the opportunity to listen to that in headphones, it's just such a well-produced song, man. It's amazing. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the 44 minutes. I'm out of here. Love you guys. I'll see you this afternoon. You've been an awesome audience. I just want to thank you all for being here. I know, like I said, I will be here for a 1 o'clock show. So I will see you guys at 1 o'clock this afternoon, my time, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's in 5 hours. All right? All right. And please, guys, go to Twitter and check my Twitter feed every once in a while. Will you please do that? Even though you're not getting notifications, it's at Nay's Garden on Twitter. Please, guys. I'm getting absolutely none of you are seeing anything that I'm posting on, so I need you guys to actually go to Twitter, go to at Nay's Garden, and go through my stuff and like and comment and retweet, please. Please, I'm begging you guys. All right? Nobody's seeing anything, and my tweets are getting better and better and better. You know? And nobody's seeing any of them. You know, I got cut off from Ronnie Placone. I tuned into another. You're not being real, dude. You're just being an asshole. You're just being an asshole, bro. Why don't you just shut up and enjoy the fucking show instead of making stupid fucking asshole comments? You know? Why don't you try that? All right? I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Now you come in here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. And then you come in here and you act like a little bitch at the end of my show. So everybody can see you for exactly what you are. All right? Well, you know what? Just because you're being a little bitch I'll stick around for everybody else for another minute or two, guys. Even though I've got something I need to do. Because I don't want to end the show on a sour note because little troll bitch wanted to come in here and act like a little bitch. I'm going to block you again, motherfucker. Because you try to ruin the end of my show. So fuck off. Now you're blocked there. Blocked. Alright, everybody. Cool. I'll just hang out with you for another minute or so. Just to be nice. Because I love you guys. And, you know, he's a grown man. He could have kept his fat mouth shut. And this is all I'm telling. You know, people like him that come in here and they get on my fucking nerves, and they know they do, to shut the fuck up and enjoy the show. And if you've got something positive to add to the narrative here, well then by all means. But if you can't, you know what I'm going to say? Keep your fat fucking mouth shut. Let me do my fucking show for all the people who are appreciating it. All right, everybody, you guys take care. I will see you on the next one this afternoon. Bye, y'all.